Yo, attempt two. I had to move my cam because you couldn't see up here, and I also couldn't see up here. My guy looks a little ridiculous. This is just gonna be like my weekend or whatever overview, I guess, for what I did. I mostly just quested. I couldn't really think of anything else to do. It also became very apparent to me that no matter how stacked I went into a raid, I might just not see anyone. Uh, so yeah, I think I'm gonna have to like focus in on like labs, streets, but you rush Kaban or check, and then like maybe factory. Factory's so hit or miss, dude. Like half the time when I go into factory, 60% of the time when I go into factory, it's just dudes with pistols. Yeah, like Makarovs and stuff. Like it's like okay, I don't know why you're here. Um, let's see. I maxed out Jaeger. I don't remember if he was already maxed out. I've maxed out Therapist. So I finally got my thick item case. Prepper. I still just need rep with him. I need rep with everybody. So this weekend, hopefully, I think I'm gonna have to do it one more time. I'm gonna attempt to grind through some quests. It's really slow for me to level, probably because I haven't turned on the power to my hideout. But yeah, like I'm gonna have to come up with something. I finally kind of organized my inventory, or at least it was organized before I started doing kebabis on my scav again today. Yeah. Let's see. 2 meds cases. I bought another thick weapons case today. I finally just when I scooped up another one. It kind of doesn't even matter because I just yeah I got problems. I tried to organize it like kind of. I left one of these on the ground earlier and a Gen 4 assault because I just forgot my backpack. And I found this in a I found this and this in a airdrop. I sauced this one up a little bit, but yeah. Or no, I didn't. I found this and then I found this. So I found like a nutty RSS and a Thor right at the end of the raid from a flare. All these are just full of like just junk. Just anything I could think of to jam into things. Of 2 money cases. And just yeah. I die a lot, man. Like I don't know how to describe it other than like I die a lot. I don't know. Like I feel like I die way more than I am successful, but I still somehow like am able to do things. I died to 2 siegers over the weekend. 2 like flat out. It's pitch black. The one guy I know didn't have a thermal because he was a scav, and he shot me in the face with SP rounds. Like yeah, it was bad. He was like playing games with me too. He's like super weird. He was like pre-firing a corner, but it was like you wouldn't even know I was there, and I was just laying down on the ground. I don't know. It was just weird. So he played games with me, and then someone else killed me, like, in a bush in the pitch darkness, because Sturman was up. I assume he was just like, oh, I'm not going to let this guy fucking, mess up my Sturman raid. So I sprinted up somewhere, and then after maybe, like, 2 or 3 minutes, I heard someone, like, start creep walking. Like, or not creep walking, but just, like, kind of slow walking in the bushes, and yeah, he just, like, he shot me from God knows where. I could hear him, he was close to me, but I couldn't see him. It's pitch fucking dark outside. But he could clearly see me. He like walked up as close as he could to me. Like I could hear him walking. I was so confused. I'm like, I don't see anything. It's so dark out. He walked up as close as he could to me, or at least it sounded like it. And he just shot me in the face with like, he shot me right in the mask. Super annoying. I don't know. Kind of like killed my drive to want to play a little bit, but I hop back on. I gotta stop doing scav runs. Like scav runs are just like, I don't know. There's no point in them because I don't need gear. I don't know what to do other than like I'm just staying busy by playing the game. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna try and work through the quests again, and then I'm gonna have like an Omega PvP like week, couple weeks or something where I blow through everything, like all the stuff that I have. Because again, it's like I kind of made an attempt at doing that, but it just didn't work out for me. Like I would die. Like, I go in stacked as, like, you know what I mean? Like this. I go in, like, stacked. And then I'd die to some stupid stuff, or, like, a scav would, like, one-tap me in the eye, like an AI scav, and I'd be like, well, that's horrid. And I just load up like a AVT or something goofy, and then I don't know. I loot. It's almost what I loot too. Like I only loot bodies, like dead bodies, dead players, dead scavs, dead whatever bodies, that have loot that spawn on them. Weapon crates mostly. It's mostly what I loot, and like I just end up with just so much. I don't know. That was it. Work sucked today. They put me on a mule job. When I say they put me on a mule job, it's like I get stuck doing what normally they have two people doing, or they would have two smaller people doing. But I end up just doing it myself because I don't know. I get the short end of the stick, which is pretty often a thing for me. So work sucked. Hated it. Wanted to quit. Considered it. I didn't. Trying to figure out like what electric razor I want to buy and a bunch of other stuff. I don't know. Trying to like again just figure out things to spend my money on to keep myself preoccupied. If I'm spending money, then I have to keep working. But I don't know. It's a horrible sentiment, but I always keep seeing houses that I want. You know what I mean? Like there was one for 30 that I like really liked. It would be cash only, so I'm not even close. You know what I mean? Well, I mean maybe I'd be close, but not right this second. Yeah. I don't know. I keep seeing houses. It keeps me motivated when I see houses. I'm just like, oh, bro, you're right there. And then I'm almost at 1 year at my crappy job or whatever. I'd like to hit 2 years. Well, I don't want to hit 2 years. I actually would love to quit and tell them exactly what I think about the place. That's what my morals tell me to do, but my morals would keep me in the streets hungry, so I can't follow my morals. I could say some absolutely wild stuff, and they're like, "You're fired." Like I know. So yeah, a spot on my screen or a spot on the. There's a tiny spot on my screen. Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, dudes. Yeah. Tired, cold. Everything's a pain in the butt. I hate everything. I always just get up every day with the hopes that like my perspective on the world will change or something will change. You know what I mean? Like I don't get up every single day like, all right, bro, you're gonna get up, you're gonna be depressed, you're gonna go to your job that you hate, and blah blah blah. It's gonna be a crappy day. It's like I get up and I try and do my best. You know what I mean? It usually doesn't go great, but I try. Like I said, I'm always hoping my perspective will change, and I think it will change over time, but only if I continue to generate money, so I can work towards my goals. Every once in a while, when well, not every once in a while, pretty much every single day, it's something that's been happening in the last like I don't know year or so, where I'm kind of just like I don't know, questioning, not reality so much, but I'm kind of just like it's all just crazy. Like the whole humanity as a whole is just I don't know. We're nothing but just like the stories and the things that we tell. Like I don't know. It's just the whole thing. Existentialism. To be honest, I think it was my whole. I was doing bad at work. I was doing bad mentally anyway, which is pretty standard for me. So I went on a journey. The journey kind of picked me up a little bit. It was pretty rough. It seemed like somebody had dosed my thing, but I went on the journey. And I don't know, man. Ever since I went on the journey, I started just feeling like it ain't gonna get no better or something. You know what I mean? Like it's not great to feel like it won't get better, or I don't know. Like you're questioning everything, I guess. I don't know. That's my derpy whatever BS for the day. Like I said, no gameplays. I specifically just didn't want to. I couldn't really think of anything to do, man. Like, you wanna watch me sit in a bush for 15 minutes so I can successfully do a quest? Probably not. You probably don't want to watch this either. I don't know. Like I say, we're nearing our like November or mid-November. Like the videos are just I'm gonna cut them off. Yeah. I'm sure do like a big thank you for everyone watching and stuff, and blah blah blah, and that'll be it. And if I weren't video editing, I'll come back, or if I have like updates on my life, or if things happen, I'll come back. You know. But this is all kind of just like it's building like a presence. It's being somewhat known. It's telling the story. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know that in 10 years I'm gonna want to do this or want to beat someone online or do anything, but I'm already just a fucking ghost son. Like, to come out of nowhere and just be like, this is me. I don't know. Nobody can verify any of my stories and stuff, so it's just like, I don't know, man. Sometimes I think about this. Is so weird, but I think about like back in the day. I remember seeing this old guy, and he was like, he just played PUBG. He was like a super old guy who clearly was like old enough that he should be on Social Security, or he is on Social Security, and he's clapping people on PUBG, or his nephew was doing it for him. I don't know, but like, that's what I envisioned myself, I guess, as. I don't know, man. I just want to be happy. Like, it's said it so many times. Like, I don't know how to be happy, but I want to get there. I don't know, man. Sucks. It's so weird too, because it's like my memory's so bad. I can't remember like a bunch of specific things. Like, I can't remember stuff. But I could tell you where I got some of this gear from. Like, not right this second, because I'm all in my own head right this second. But like, this armor right here, I'm almost positive I got from a level 6 guy. He was super sus, and it was on reserve. Why would I remember that I got that armor and where it came from and everything else, but I can't remember what day it is sometimes, or like other. I just don't know. Who knows? I'm just a psychiatrist now, but they are very expensive. So I talk to myself. Talk out loud. I make potatoes. I don't know. My back hurts. I'm tired. I was really supposed to get off. I was really not supposed to play the game. Like, the one good thing that is currently still happening with Tarkov is that I'm busy, and it's weird because, yeah, I guess before Tarkov, like I wasn't. I was playing stuff, but I wasn't really enjoying it. I guess I was off and on Apex, off and on COD. Like, COD was terrible. I don't know. It's keeping me busy, which again is probably a good thing. I don't know. I almost want to build Lego sets or something just to keep my stupid brain busy. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do, man. Like I said, I want to be happy. I want a house. I want to do all the things. Every single day I wake up and I continue to push towards that. Hard. Hard as I can without having 2 jobs. Yeah. Peace.